Okay, hope everybody's doing well today. So today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to do eyebrows using some Mary Kay products. So the items that you're going to need are Mary Kay concealer, and I like to use a color that's lighter than my skin color so I can have a good contrast under my foundation or my powder. You'll need a brush. You could use an eyebrow brush or an angle brush. You'll need a spoolie to kind of shape your eyebrows, or you could use an eyebrow brush. You'll need an eyebrow pencil, and then also like to use a blending sponge. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that I comb out the natural shape of my eyebrow. So for the purposes of the tutorial, I'm going to do one eyebrow so you can see the difference between both. So I'll just comb it out into the natural shape of the eyebrow first. Then I'll use my eyebrow pencil to line out the area. Okay. So I'll just make light strokes along the eyebrow line and making it a little thicker in areas where the eye color, where my natural hair isn't as thick. So that way I can have a more defined look. So once I do that, I'll now take my Mary Kay concealer, and this one I'm using the Perfecting Concealer. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is the light bronze color. So I'll take a little bit of that, and then I'll start under the eyebrow and I'll do on top of the eyebrow as well. So I'll just start here in this area, and then I'll just apply a very thin line. You don't want to put too much of it because a little bit goes a long way with the concealer. So I'll just put a very thin line under the eye line, and then I'll take a little bit on the top as well and go through. Can everybody do me a favor? Can you mute yourselves, please? Okay. So that way. Okay. So then I will take my angle, you could use an angle brush or a straight eyebrow brush, and I will start to color it in. So the downward part, I'll pull it down into my eyebrow area. Sometimes I'll use my Mary Kay concealer as my eyeshadow primer. So in case you put too much on, you can just kind of pull it down and use it as your primer before you start to put on your eyeshadow. And then the upper part, I'm going to blend up and in as well. So I'll just kind of pull it down in this area all the way. Sorry, I don't have a mirror. I'm using my screen from the Zoom call to kind of work this out. So then I'll do the same thing for the top. I'll just start up here. So I have some excess. I'll kind of pull it in the middle. And especially if you're someone like me that has oily skin, the concealer is really good to kind of help with your oil control before you put on your eye makeup. So I'll just go through and blend it in, up and down. Then finally, I'll take my blending sponge, and then I'll just go in and blot until it starts to blend more in. Because I use a contrasting color, it's not going to blend naturally into my skin because I do want it to have a bit of a contrast under the rest of my makeup that I'll put on top of it. But I'll just go through and kind of blend and blot off some of the excess. So that way I have a definition of, and you can see between both eyes. This eye that doesn't have anything on it, you can see if I needed my eyebrows arched or if I needed them tweezed or threaded, you can see all the little hairs. But when you use the concealer to shape your eyebrows, it kind of helps to blend the excess hairs that you may have if you hadn't had a chance to go in and really shape and fix your eyebrows. So that's what I do.
As you're coming in, please just mute yourself.